Yo, what is going on, guys? OSN Nature here. Actually, I shouldn't even be like introducing myself. After all the videos that I done narrated over, you guys should know who this is by now. But if you don't, or if you're new to the channel, I'm one of the leaders of OSN, and we have some things today that we have to talk about. So today's video is not going to be one of our normal entertaining type of videos, but more of an informative type of video. I mean, then again, you might actually find some entertainment out of this because this is kind of a crazy topic. So before we begin, let me just tell you guys that we have a lot of photos, screenshots, and clips just to kind of support what we're saying, so that way no one would think that we're lying or we're stretching the truth or anything like that. Like I said, this is our first time ever really doing a video like responding to people like that, so best believe we have all our homework complete and all our information is definitely correct. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. So, last Thursday, May 14th, at approximately 3:29 p.m., we received a photo in our clan's official Instagram's DM from someone that tagged us from their story, and it looks something like this. Now, I'm not even gonna lie, the thing about me is like when I play against people in these games and all that, I don't even remember people's names. Like, I will legit play people and not really remember who they are. More of my team, they'll remember people's names and gamer tags, and they often help me out and tell me like, hey, you know, we played this guy so-and-so matches ago, we played this guy, I really don't recognize people. So when players like send stuff like this, like it instantly puts me in a confused state because I don't know who they are and I don't know where it's coming from. But this gets better. Keep listening. So the first thing I'm trying to figure out, right, is why the hostility? Like, if you see how like we're getting addressed here, you know, this is not the most respectful way to talk to us or, you know, greet us or anything like that. Like, this is someone that hates us, that basically probably wants us to die, like just something bad to happen. And at the same time, I don't know who this is. So like, this is kind of like surprising, but at the same time it's not surprising because we get this stuff like all the time, but just never to this type of magnitude. Now, remember how I said that I didn't even know who this was? Like, I didn't know this person at all. Well, after some investigating by my team on this person's Instagram page, we realized and came to the conclusion that this person that's been roasting us is indeed a girl gamer. Now, I don't have a problem with a girl gamer, but I've never been attacked by a girl gamer like this. Usually when we get attacked by people on Xbox, it's usually by some guy that's, you know, on an ego trip and super mad because he lost. Something like that we kind of expect, but this is the first time that we've ever been attacked by a vicious e-girl, like, and I'm not even gonna lie, like, she's vicious. Now, I'm not trying to sound sexist at all by pointing out the fact that she's a girl gamer. It's just not common to see, like, girl gamers really take it to that next level to show their frustration and anger. Like, you normally just don't see that on the regular on video games. At least I haven't. But anyways, let's continue on. Now, note that I said that she was vicious. The reason why I said she was vicious because the messages were relentless. Like, they were pouring in from left and right. They were super fierce. We're getting called different names. And it's like, all this over a match. Now, let's go back a little bit in the story. Remember how I said I didn't really even know who these people were until my team kind of told me? So I have an Elgato, which is basically a video recording device. It records the Xbox. And I always have it running. And I usually go back and look at film or whatever I need to look back from if there's something I need to look back at, basically. So once the situation happened and we got this DM in our clan Instagram about this angry e-girl, I decided to go back into the footage and see exactly when did we play her and how the whole thing played out. This is the part that's going to blow your mind. Remember, she's angry, she's furious that she lost against us. You see the messages. Now, I'm going to show you guys a clip when we first actually met them in our lobby and how our reaction was during the match. But I'm going to just show you guys just the footage real fast so you guys can see it. And this is kind of like what went down, and this is basically why this whole thing started, I'm assuming. Anyways, check this out.
You must be horny.
That guy, Kula, he's level 1000.
Oh, this is my first game. Oh, I don't want to sweat.
Septa is here!
Even saying that shit, the hell?
Oh, my dick!
Damn, this self-guys kid is going crazy with
I
that.
didn't wake up till like 1 my time, John.
You wanna smoke dope all day? Yeah, Jamal, I don't get why, nigga. Jamal, you get all dressed up, just sit on the porch, old ass nigga. That's crazy, bro. One of my grandmother's bro, she used to do that every day, nigga. Sit there and drink.
I have a gunship.
No one cares if you have
Just
a
one
shit.
headshot, you stupid fuck.
Throwing 9 back.
Oh, my titties! Sorry.
Now, As you see in this match, you hear our chat, you hear our conversation. We are not taking it serious at all. We're laughing around, we're joking. We're not even fully focused on what's going on in the match, yet we're still smacking up. But you can see right now, like, we're not taking this match serious at all, given by our conversation. So anyways, as you see throughout the match, basically they were trying to beat us, you know, they were sweating their hearts out. And after a certain point, they start leaving out the game because they were outnumbered. And then she actually sticks around to the next round of the match. And then after that, she pretty much leaves once she realizes that there's just no chance. Shortly after the match is over, that's when we received the message DM and our OSN Gaming Instagram account with her basically tagging us on her story, upset about the match. That right there wraps up the story. Now, I know it's kind of lengthy and kind of detailed and all that, but if we're going to show you guys a story and expose someone for, you know, something, whatever, we have to make sure that every single I is dotted and every single T is crossed. So we had to show you guys just the whole thing from the beginning to the end so you can, like, understand this fully and so it makes 100% complete sense. So anyways, now that that's out the way, this is our problem. So after the match, you know, she messages us again, you know, trash talking back and forth. You see the DMs right here, and we're kind of looking kind of confused about, you know, why are you even doing this? Like, what's the point? Obviously, you went against a full 6-man, a skilled 6-man at that. You only had 3 people. What are you upset about? What are you mad? Like, you're supposed to lose. You're not going to win that. Now, what makes this whole situation even better on top of that, so after I'm going back and forth with her on the DMs, I guess she wants to get her friends or her followers involved. I'm getting messages from different people, like friend requests, follow requests on Instagram from people that I don't even know, joining in, trash talking as well. And like the messages would not stop. Like I'm talking about like back and forth, just constant messaging. It was a certain point that I had to put my phone on do not disturb because the messages were just so overwhelming. And when you think about the whole thing, it's all because of the fact that they lost in a public match game, a BO4 Nuketown public match game, when they only had 3 other players. They're that upset about it. Like, who does that? But just for this girl to go to this extent and tag us on her Instagram with her 5,000 followers, like it's just so sad and desperate. Like, I've never seen anything so desperate in my life for attention. It just says a lot about people. Like, I just never knew that people would go this far. But I mean, I guess every day you learn something new, right? Now, at this point, we're done with these people. Obviously, they're done. They're situated. I wish them the best. I wish them well and all that. Go on with your life. Who cares? Whatever. Now let's take the time out to address all the other haters that hate us on the regular that we never usually ever respond to. We know a lot of you haters watch our videos too, and we appreciate that. So this segment is for you guys. Listen up. So the thing is, right, if you guys look at us, you know, OSN, we have history back to 2015. We've always been a competitive style clan. We play very try-hard games. You know, we go super try-hard mode. That's what we're about. That's what we do. We recruit people that meet that criteria. So if you see somebody with an OSN or gamer tag on a Call of Duty game, expect them to be good competition. Even going back to the competitive field, like if you look at our game battles record, we used to play Black Ops 3 competitive GBs. Like we used to make like first page on the game battles for Black Ops 3 on the free ladders. When we played competitive for World War II, we were playing leagues. We made like, you know, playoffs the very first time we played. And then for Black Ops 4, we played leagues again. And we were like 4-0 when we first started, but we stopped playing at that time. So if you just look at our history, we have a history of always just smacking up and doing good. That's what the clan basically is based upon. Now, a lot of people try to message us and hate us like, you know, who still has clans in 2020, clans this, clans that. I mean, there's Carnage Clan, there's FaZe Clan, there's Obey that's still out there, there's Sword that's still out there, there's TapX that's still out there. Like, these clans do a range from, you know, sniping to competitive to Fortnite. They're still out there and thriving. So, I mean, clans still do exist. I mean, so this is just a little message to the haters. I mean, we're letting you guys know that, you know, we see the hate, we get it. You guys really can't stop us. So, I mean, keep doing what you're doing. I mean, it's only just positive energy for us. We like it. I mean, you know, we just got to show it once in a while, just expose it once in a while, let you guys just see how toxic people can be. But other than that, we're going to be fine, and we wish you guys well as well. So, that being said, we're out of here. So what do y'all think, like, of all the hate messages you guys get, like, when we beat somebody, like, in a Call of Duty match?
It don't really bother me. That shit's hilarious. But I hate when people get like the wrong idea and think they're good when they're really awful. We would be acting like we mod or use some sort of cheats or say that we use certain weapons. It just doesn't make sense.
I really don't care. I mean, they lose. Most of the people who send messages are fat emo anyway, like that one ugly. Like that one ugly. Like what?
Honestly find it hilarious because like their intent is not to make us laugh but to really like make us feel like trash and all that. but like it just doesn't bother me as much. Like they legit take the time out to like think the message is gonna do something when it will literally do nothing.
It doesn't bother me at all. It's just really funny and entertaining, you know. Like they're just really sour. They don't know what to do.